the latest update, everyone, or at least me, and I know of others because it's all over Reddit, that they're having an issue with the mods staying enabled. So if you go to mod browser, pull up the mods. Now I have mine on, but if you have more than one page of mods, you can turn them all on like this, and then go to the next page and turn those on. And when you scroll back up to the current page, the recent page, all of your mods will be off. It disables them from page to page. But I found a fix that works for me. Is just limit all of your mods to one page. So just keep the mods that you absolutely have to have, as far as you know, that you just like to use, that you just really don't want to do without. Limit your mods to that, to where you just have one page of mods, and turn them all on individually. You can go to enable all or disable all by hitting triangle. Go to enable all, and I found that sometimes that wasn't working for me. When I went back in the game, they would still all be off. Now that's just sometimes you know, they stayed on, but I recommend just turning them on all individually, and then just back out and go back to continue game. We'll go in and test and see if they're all still working, still functional. They're working on the problem. It's not. I did post. I did put up a post about it. From what I read on Reddit, it's not a mod.io issue. So they're having to work on a fix for it, try to figure out what's going on. But they are working on it, so hopefully they'll get it fixed soon. But this is what worked for me, was just limiting my mods to one page, turning them on each individually, backing out of mods. You know, don't go back into mod browser or anything like it. Just back straight out of it and go to continue game. It takes a minute for my stuff to load. I'm on the PS4, so it's not quite as fast as the PS5. Man, we got a freak out, or I did, yesterday. I helped Mrs. Stryker. She does the Sparks deliveries, right? So I was helping her. I'll try to help her with all the heavy stuff. I was helping her, and all of a sudden on my phone I got this notification from PlayStation, and it was like through a text message. It said your card will be billed $4.99 for a PS5. And I thought, what? Man, I didn't order a PS5. And here's the kicker, okay? I'm trying to get into my PlayStation account. We're sitting in the car. We're still making these deliveries, and I'm trying to get in my PlayStation account so I can check my purchase history, make sure, you know, I didn't purchase that, and hopefully that was just a scam, you know, trying to get me to click on a link. But I turned around and I looked in the back seat, dude, and I swear there was somebody had ordered a PS5 and some extras, some wireless headphones for it, and something else. Anyhow, I thought, man, here I am being billed for a PS5, and there's one sitting in the back seat. So it really shocked me. I was like, well, did something, you know, my first thought was, did something set off, you know, something in my account with this PS5? I don't know what was going on, man. It freaked me out. So I finally got a hold of them, and sure enough, it was just a scam, and it had nothing to do with the PS5 that was in the car at that moment. But yeah, it kind of weirded me out for a minute. But yeah, I got it straightened out, man. It was just, so if you get one of those texts from PlayStation that says you've been charged, you know, yada yada for this or that, don't click on the link, because it's a scam. Alright. Obviously my mods are enabled now because this crane is a mod. It's not as strong as the yellow crane, but it's paintable, which I like. Okay. Yeah, I can see it from here that the little orange toolbox is inside, so my mods are on. They're working. Let me go in here. Yeah, if I go to bobblehead, that toolbox is a mod, but it gives you 1,000 repair parts. It gives you 10 spare wheels, and it gives you 53 and extra fuel, which that's the only reason I use it, is for the 53 and extra fuel. It used to be that 53 and fuel used to be attached to the what was called the bobble-dar, the bobble-headed radar. It's a radar, you know, to unlock the map. And so I used to run that with it because it was 53 and fuel, but they switched it. The 53 and fuel is not attached to the bobble-dar anymore. The radar, it's attached to this box. So if you have a mod, or I mean a mod, if you have a Scout or something like that, or any vehicle that's, you know, like the MK Civilian, that's really horrible on gas, this will help you out. Anyway, so we know mods are working. We know they're working. Let me go to exhaust. There we go. Yeah, I see it's enabled. It's, you know, diesel. All that basically does, you know, he had the stock, you know, outroad exhaust, and if you go to the diesel, and it'll produce smoke, you know, diesel smoke. So that's all enabled. So they're all working. So the mods are all working. Just like I said, I did make a post on it, but I wanted to do a video on it just in case some of you guys hadn't caught on yet that you can do that. Just I mean, I caught on after I read that little post. It said, you know, when someone put on Reddit, said, you know, when you go to a different page than the page previous, it disables all the mods from the page previous. And so I thought, well, what would happen if you just had one page of mods? Will they all stay on? And so I went and tried it, and sure enough, they all stay on. So that's what prompted me to that little trick, and it does work. So if you know, just guys, just enable the ones that you absolutely like to use and don't want to do without, and the ones that you can do without, just do away with them. Whenever they fix the problem, you can go back in and resubscribe to them. But yeah, for right now, since we're having this issue until they figure out a fix, just limit them to one page. Limit your mods to one page of mods. Enable them each one individually. Don't use the, you know, hit triangle and enable all at one time, because sometimes that doesn't work. You'll back out and they'll all be off. So just one at a time. Back out, go to continue game, and those mods should be working. So again, I'm going to beat a dead horse here, but again, limit your mods to just one page of mods. Enable them all individually. Back out, continue game, and your mods will be working. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next side. I do believe Blade and I are going to play some tonight. But I'm not sure what time. It's probably around 7 or 8, somewhere in there. I have to get him and see what time we're going to do that. But yeah, guys, I hope this helps you out, and I hope it's a fix for you, because that can be a headache. There are some mods that I don't need any of them, but there's some I like to use, man. Let me get these pipes. Yeah, okay, that put my crane back on. Yeah, there's some that I like to use, and so, you know, SnowRunner's having an issue with their mods. That's the fix. If you're just tuning in, watch the rest of this video for a fix on the mods, guys. And appreciate you watching. Stryker out.